In this video, let us solve this equation. Okay, so we have t raised to power t is equal to t raised to power 2. And here, we have to solve for the value of t that will satisfy this given equation. So t is the unknown. Now, merely looking at this equation, we can conclude that the value of t is equal to 2. Because if you have a raised to power b, which equals a raised to power c, since the bases are the same, we can compare the exponents such that b is equal to c. So in this case, the value of t is equal to 2. Fine, yes, you are correct, because the value of t is equal to 2. But there are other solutions for the value of t, okay? And you must show your workings for them. So let us solve for them and let us see the values of t. So solution, we have t raised to power t is equal to t raised to power 2. Now from here, first divide both sides by t raised to power 2 over t raised to power 2. This divide this, you have 1. Now you have t raised to power t over t raised to power 2 is equal to 1. At this junction, we are going to apply a rule of indices that if you have a raised to power c over a raised to power d, right, since the bases are the same, a, and they are joined by division sign, is simply you pick one of the bases and then subtract the powers c minus d. So applying this principle right here, we are going to have it as t raised to power t, right? We'll pick one of the base t, then power 2 will become minus 2, which equals to 1. Now to solve this further, we are going to introduce natural logarithm to both sides of the equation. So ln t raised to power t minus 2 is equal to ln 1. So to solve this, right, we are going to introduce a property of logarithm that if you have logarithm of a raised to power b, this equals b times logarithm of a. Now you can apply the rule of logarithm to natural logarithm. So in this case, power t minus 2 then becomes t minus 2 multiplied by ln t, which equals to ln 1. So t minus 2 multiplied by ln t is equal to ln 1 is equal to 0. So solving this further, we have it that t minus 2 is equal to 0 and ln t is equal to 0. So t minus 2 is equal to 0 or ln t is equal to 0. Now from here, if you move minus 2 over, this becomes t is equal to 0 plus 2, right? And then the value of t is then equal to 2. Now this is the first solution for the value of t. But then let's also solve for the value of t from this second equation. Now from here, that ln t is equal to 0. First, to solve for t, we have to eliminate ln. And to eliminate ln, we're going to introduce e to both sides of the equation. So e to the power of ln t is equal to e to the power of 0. Now from here, if we cancel ln, what you have is t is equal to e to the power of 0. If you have 1000 raised to power 0 is equal to 1. If you have 2 raised to power 0 is equal to 1. So e raised to power 0 is equal to 1. But 0 raised to power 0 is not equal to 1. Okay, is not equal to 1. So from here, right, the value of t is then equal to 1. Now we've gotten the second solution for the value of t. But let us confirm if the values of t that we've got as 2 and 1 is the actual value that will satisfy the given equation. Now don't forget that the equation, so let us check. Let's check. The equation is t raised to power t is equal to t raised to power 2. And the value of t1, right, is 2. And the value of t2 is equal to 1. So for the first one, which is the value of t1, which is 2, right? So when t equals to 2, right, here it becomes 2. Then t is now 2 equals to t is 2. Then power of 2. From here, 2 power of 2 is 4, which equals 4. So that means that the value of t as 2, okay, is the correct solution. Okay, now let's also confirm for the second solution. So when t2 equals to 1, that means that you replace t as 1. So in the equation, that t raised to power t is equal to t raised to power 2. So t is now 1. 1 raised to power t is 1 equals t is 1 power of 2. Now 1 raised to power 1 is 1, which equals 1 raised to power 2 is 1. Now, 1 raised to any number is 1. In fact, 1 raised to power 1000 is equal to 1. 1 raised to power 5 is equal to 1. So, 1 raised to any number is equal to 1. So, that means that the value that we got, okay, is correct. So, the values of T1 as 2, and T2 as 1 are the correct solution that will satisfy the given equation 3 raised to power T is equal to 3 raised to power 2. So with this, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to an end of this video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.